So today's video is in a podcast type of format because all the other videos took a lot of effort because I'm a rookie in voice editing and editing. So this is in a podcast type of format. So yeah, today's video's topic is balance. This is the advice a lot of people give out freely with no consequences. And I think whenever someone gives the advice that what you need in your life is balance, well, that is something I don't think a lot of humans can achieve. It's like giving YouTuber someone who's making YouTube videos like me an advice that hey, if your videos are perfect, everyone's going to watch them and you're going to be successful. Well, the thing is we can't really make our videos perfect, and I've tried to chase that. I've never even been good at making these videos, but come on, how the heck can I achieve like perfection in these videos? And saying that to someone that hey, if you live your life with balance, everything is going to work for you. I mean, if you think about it, in our life, like if we have balance, that should be considered perfection. Because if you have everything in balance, like in my head, I think if I have everything in balance, it's like, oh, everything is going to work out for me. So I think balance is equal to perfection. So I don't think we can really achieve that. In my opinion, okay. This is just my opinion, but I think this is where prioritizing your life comes in. Okay, I'm not giving advice. Okay, I'm not giving, but I just thought about it. What is the opposite of giving this advice? I would say maybe prioritizing your life is a way better advice than saying, hey, you should live a balanced life. Because if you prioritize your life, you can actually focus on the stuff you care about. And if you, on the other hand, if you try to balance your life, it's like, oh, I gotta balance amount of social media I use. I gotta balance the amount of food I take in. I gotta balance the amount of exercise. Like everything. Like you cannot really balance everything because humans in the concept, like humans are flawed. Okay, we are going to make mistakes. We are not gonna be balanced. And this advice of having a balanced life, like it confuses me because everyone gives out this advice freely, and the person who's receiving this advice, he knows the advice is right. I'm not saying the advice of being balanced is wrong. It's an amazing thing if you can achieve that. But whoever is receiving that advice of like, hey, I should live a balanced life. The problem is that person knows the advice is right, but at the back of his head, he knows. Come on, like the advice is unachievable. How the heck is he gonna achieve that balance in his life when he's going through these kind of problems, whichever problem you're going through? And if you want balance to that life, how? You cannot really achieve that balance in your life. And because that advice is unachievable, the person doesn't do anything with that advice. It's just a wasted time with that person that gave you that advice. Okay, that person doesn't really think about what he is saying. Plus, if you think about it, like point out like one person who has lived a balanced life, a person that you have seen with your own eyes living a balanced life. You have never seen a person. Whenever someone gives you an advice, it's like maybe he has seen something like that, and that's why he's giving me that advice. Let's say if I talk to a carpenter, okay, and I ask him how to make that table. I'm having these kind of problems making this table, okay. He has seen or experienced something that he can tell me, hey, that he can give me that advice. Hey, this is how you make that table. This is the mistake you're making. Whenever someone gives that advice, it's like, can you please point out like one person who has ever lived a perfect life in front of you? Not in front of you all the time, but like, have you seen any one guy who has everything in his in balance in his life? You cannot have like 2 to 3 aspects of your life, even 2 to 3 aspects of your life balanced. Then how the heck you're giving this advice to people that hey, you should live a balanced life? I don't think that is possible.